Pavan, if you're there, if there is any questions coming in, probably you can try to handle that. If you're not able to, let me know. Yeah. So guys, welcome to the Wisdom QA trainings. And in the first slide, I will talk about a little bit about our company, Wisdom QA. What do we do? A little introduction about myself and who is this course for. Then we will talk about the career path as a test automation specialist, the teaching approach that we follow, and what you are going to get from us, what I need from your side, what kind of commitments I need from your side, and the topics to be learned in week 1. So this is going to be a short introductory call for all of us. Basically, to get you started, you want to probably know what you are getting into, how we will conduct the whole program, so on and so forth, right? So a little about ourselves. I mean, I have 11 years of experience and I have trained 1,100 students so far globally. This entire program that I have here is basically focusing on full stack end-to-end software test automation. Basically, the idea is to give you the software development engineering in test profile, using which you can go and you can approach companies for a similar kind of opportunity, right? So that is what we are looking for here. I'm providing here. Our mission is basically to produce skillful, workforce in the world of test automation. And I definitely think that a lot of people I see that they are scared of programming, right? They think that it's a rocket science, but it's not. If you follow the right step with the right consistency and dedication, I think everybody can do it. So it's not a big thing to really work on. But all you need is a guidance, dedication, and consistency. That's for sure. All right, so let's move on to my profile. As I said, I am basically currently working as a test automation specialist and a consultant, right? So I am expert in these specific areas, framework designing for web application, mobile application, and backend services. I'm also right now working on performance testing, which is not a part of this particular course, by the way. So I have worked on Java, JavaScript, Node.js, Appium for mobile application, Jenkins, Docker, and many more tools, right? So I have trained around 1,100 students in last 4 years. And I think that the way I deliver the concepts is very subtle to understand. In a layman terminology, I can get into those details and I can deliver my intention to you, right? So that is what I have, I believe, and I get similar kind of feedback from my students as well. So let's move on to the next one. All right. So before we actually do anything else, we need to understand that in which of these categories you do follow or you do fall in, right? So I have basically segregated this into 5 categories. Okay, so I have seen that people who come to me, they are either college grads or post grads, functional testers with 3 to 6 years of experience, and they want to learn test automation because we all understand that the functional testing is slowly going out of the market. You need to deliver your software as soon as possible. So with functional testing, the return on investment is very, very low, right? So you need to have a much better return on investment. You should be able to, in today's world, you should be able to, ship the product daily. Every day there is a change, and you just need to immediately ship it out to the production, and that cannot be done with functional testing. So that's the reason why you need to understand, or you need to get into test automation, right? So 3 to 6 years of experience, functional tester, they come to me to basically learn test automation. Then we also see a lot of test leads and test manager, they don't have experience in test automation, but they have probably got a project that they want to lead into test automation, and that's the reason why they want to basically learn this particular tool, right? So that's the test manager or test leads. And then usual normal test automation engineers, they already have 3 to 6 years of experience. They want to basically learn advanced tools. A lot of people you will see in test automation right now, they probably are working in Selenium, Webdriver, a little bit of framework, and then probably they are also working on Maven, okay, at the max, and Git at the max. But when it comes to upskilling yourself with respect to the backend service automation, or with respect to mobile application automation or Docker, right? Those kind of things are the advanced stuff that as a test automation engineer you should be learning it. Okay, so I see a lot of people coming in with that experience as well. And then I see also some of the students, they come to me with a career break. So especially stay home parent, right? Maybe a lady, she just took her maternity leave, and there is a career break, and she wants to come back to work. She's already having some IT experience earlier, but now she is struggling to get started because there is a career break. So what you can do is you can learn this advanced tools. These are absolutely top-notch tools that are used in QA automation. I think somebody is not in mute. Just 1 minute. Yeah. Somebody joined with Vivo. Okay, I just muted everybody. That's fine. So the question is that which one of these categories do you fall in? I mean, you can just put that in your chat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that will give us some understanding, guys. Can you do this, please, for us? Perfect. I get the answer as 2 from Victor. 3, very good. Who else? So Sharon 2, Joan is in the functional tester, so she must be 2. Can I get it from everybody, please? Okay, perfect. Go on. Needy 1, Hosam 1, manual in performance. So you're in 2 category. In 1, okay. So guys, a quick suggestion, whoever is joining from their phone, I really want to encourage you guys that this is a introduction class for today, but from next class there's going to be a practical session involved. There is going to be a brainstorming session involved. I really encourage everybody to join from their laptop, because a lot of things needs to be done in the laptop or in your system. So don't take this as a video session where you can just watch it over phone and that will be registering in your mind. That doesn't happen like that. You need to sit with your system. You need to do everything as we speak, right? So please take care of that. So okay, Edelson manual tester, perfect. Without IT working, no problem at all. You need to showcase your skills, Edelson, in terms of learning these automation tools. And when you actually understand the market gap and you learn the exact tools that are right now there in the market, that's where you will be able to get placed. All right, so I have Vijay Lakshmi, 2 years experience as SQL DBA. Perfect. So you are basically coming under the category where you don't fall under testing space, but that's totally fine. Probably you can come in as a 5th option, and then you can learn it. Apurv, new to testing, both manual and automation, just worked a bit on API testing. Perfect, Apurv. Thank you. So I think we can easily understand that every one of us more or less falls in these 5 categories, and that's perfect. So then let's move on to the next slide. The career path as a test automation engineer is something that I'm trying to show you here, right? A guy who comes as a college grad, this person basically will join join as a junior QA automation engineer, and they can move to senior automation engineer or a SDET, and then test lead or a principal QA. The projected salary for a college grad generally in Ireland, this is strictly for Ireland, I have seen it's ranging something around 35 to 40K per annum. Functional testers, because they have a little bit of more experience, the career path almost looks same, but they will probably join as a senior QA engineer because they have already experienced testing as a functional tester of 3 to 6 years. So probably they will be ending up getting a little bit on the range of 45 to 60. Test leads, test managers, they generally get into a promotion once they are, successfully leading a team. That's the range that I think, or I have seen in different, job portals. So 70 to 95. Test automation engineers, they can actually go a little higher, because if you are becoming a principal QA engineer and if you are really showing a very good skill set, you can definitely hit 100K. Those kind of requirements don't come very often, but maybe 5 or 6 times in a year. But if you can hit one of them, you can definitely hit 100K. And students with career break, I would like to call it up like same as the college grads. They can start anything between 35 to 50K. Is what the projected salary I have seen after doing the market research for Ireland, right? So then let's move on to our teaching approach, guys, okay? The teaching approach is very, very simple. I am going to list down all the topics that will be covered for the upcoming week, correct? In this topic, you will basically get a fair amount of understanding that what you are about to learn. And once I publish this topic, you will be then enabled with recorded sessions. They are all private YouTube videos, recorded sessions, recorded lectures, as I said, assignments, lots of assignments, okay, and learning materials. The PPT that I'm right now showing you, you will get a similar kind of a PPT. And for those 3 topics or 3 videos, I'm going to release 3 videos, 3 to 4 videos, not 4 videos. I mean, maybe for this week 1, there will be 4 videos because the first video is more or less introduction. But ideally, I'm going to release 3 videos per week to you. And those are your self-learning section or session, where you will basically spend some time with those videos. Each and every video is around 1.5 to 2 hours. I'm trying to trim it down to make it 1.5 hours. So you need to spend in the whole week of 5 days in your own space. You can find some time to work on the videos, and to go through the videos and then work on the assignments that I'm going to help you with. I'm going to give you, and we will also enable you with a Slack channel, right? In the Slack channel, I have a team here who can help you to solve any technical problem that you have during the whole 5 days, right? It could be some kind of your problem with the installation or environment setup, or maybe assignment problem that you're not able to understand, some kind of hints if you're looking for. So those kind of things will be enabled to you. I'll give you a Slack channel access, and me and my team, especially the guy here called Pavan, he will be helping you guys to get that sorted, right? And after this 5 days of learning, in the weekend, we will have a similar call like the one that I'm having right now with you. It's going to be around 2 hours. In this, I'm going to discuss all the summary of the topics that will be covered in the video, so that you don't have any doubts with whatever you have learned. Or if you have any doubts, I'm going to clear that up right now, right there. And I will help you to solve these assignments. Probably you will be solving it in, in a particular fashion, and probably I'll show you the best practices to solve those assignments. I will also give you some problem solving skill session. So I don't know if you guys are aware of HackerRank. I think most of you guys probably have already seen what is HackerRank. So in HackerRank, there are a lot of problems that will let you think about getting a solution out of it, right? So I'm going to solve one of those HackerRank problem along with you. This will basically let you think more better, right, for any problem that you're trying to tackle. The cycle is going to run for 80+ hours or 4 months, and that is our teaching approach. So before I move on to the next slide, do I have any question from your side? I want you guys to be vocal. I want you guys to be, as vocal as possible. Please feel free to come on camera and, introduce yourself. Not for now, not at the moment. Okay. Okay, can't see the shared screen. Apurv, I am sharing the screen. Everybody can see my screen? Yes, no? Okay. What I can suggest, Apurv, is you can probably leave the session and come back in. Probably you can see the screen again. Good. Yeah, I think I'm getting a hand raised from Dan. So do you want to ask a question? Or somebody just raised the hand. I see Huai.
No, hi, it's Danny.
Yeah, hi, tell me, please.
From Italy. Oh, hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you, I can hear you. Go on.
Perfect, thank you. I can see your screen, but not the slides moving. Just your screen I can see.
What do you see in my screen?
End-to-end SDET Program Introduction, the first slide, I guess.
No, I think I have gone through all the slides almost. Is it happening for everybody, or you guys are also seeing the same thing?
Also seeing the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
You are not seeing my slides?
No.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Just the first one.
Yeah, just the first.
Wow, you could have told me that. Just give me a second.
You're right.
I thought you guys are able to see my screen perfectly. So just give me 1 minute. Let me just share it again. And let's try to.
Yeah, now yeah, there we go. Now it's better.
Okay. So you basically didn't see any of these, right?
Exactly. I didn't.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. I'm just going to run through it again, probably, because otherwise this doesn't really make sense. I'll run through it quickly then. So just a minute. Okay. Okay, same for you. That's fine. I think I understand what is happening. I can see the screen. Yeah. Good, Apurv. Thank you. All right. So this is a quick introduction to myself. I think I have already spoken about it and you have heard it. So I'll not spend much time here. There's a trainer profile. This PPT will be given to you so you can take a look at it. I have actually was talking about this particular screen. And when I said, when I asked you to basically point yourself, you guys were able to point it correctly. So I thought that you're actually seeing my screen. Is it right, or you just guessed and filled up the pointed yourself?
Yeah, I guess I just wrote manual testing.
Okay, good stuff, no problem. So this is what I wanted to show you, that what kind of students we get and what kind of expectation they come to us. So I have listed them down. I have also listed them the career path for the students they come in here. and what kind of projected salary that they can look for this role in Ireland specifically. I'm not talking about India or any other part of Europe, especially for Ireland. This is the market trend I have researched and figured out from different tools. Anyways, this is the teaching approach I was talking about. So I'm going to list down all my topics in the week, like in the Saturdays. I will list down all my topics, and then what I will do is I will enable you guys with all the videos, recorded sessions and assignments, and learning materials, which will be exactly similar to the same PPT that you're seeing. And then in the weekend, we will have a live class for 2 hours. Basically, we will discuss the summary, we will complete the assignments, and we will have a HackerRank problem solution, basically to make yourself a little bit more, you should be able to solve the problem a little bit better by solving these, because you should be able to see the problem in a different angle. And that's what I'm going to help you with. So this is the teaching approach that we are going to follow for next 4 months. If you don't have any other questions, guys, then I would like to basically go to the next slide. So what is that you're going to get from us, right? So we are going to give you the weekly live online class, run through the topics during the week, doubt clearing and problem solving sessions. Okay, so we will just give you the access to all the videos that you have. And as I said, I'll give you the access to the Slack channel where you can basically talk to us and solve your problems during the day, during the week. All sessions are recorded and you get the lifetime access to it. All the access for the projects and study materials are lifetime, because we have a Google Drive, and I will show that to you in a minute, where you will have the access and you can access it anytime you want. Student support with training, assignments, interview preparation until student gets placed. Yes, so I still support my last batch students who are right now trying to prepare for the interview, and they are probably trying to fix their CV. So I'm just helping them to solve those issues. And then, as I said, there's a tech support team which is can be accessed to the Slack channel, which you can use, and you can get to us during the week for any such issues. Now, what we have for you, like what do I expect from you? All right, so you have to be very, very you should understand this very well, that you need to commit yourself to the program. I'm expecting that you should at least spend, as a beginner for programming, I think you should at least spend 10 to 15 hours per week on your self-learning, because the videos will be around 5 hours, more or less. You will take at least 2 to 3 hours to understand them, and probably have to go through it again and again a couple of times. You have to note down all the points that I'm talking about in the videos. You have to read the study material that I'm going to give it to you. You have to look at the project that I'm going to give you, and you have to solve those, or you have to basically mimic those in your system. And then probably at last, you have to solve the assignments. So I think 10 to 15 hours at the initial stage, you definitely need per week. And then it will probably go down, because you will be getting used to it more and more, and it will go down, right? So that's the commitment that I need from your side once you are signing up for this session. During the live class, we need our students to remain isolated and focused towards the trainer. What I mean by that is, please don't take the call when you are walking outside for your, maybe a stroll or something like that. I want you to be isolated and with your system, and please follow me during the live class. Please follow me. And during your normal recorded session, when you're going to view that, you can actually view it anywhere you want, because those are YouTube videos and you can access it anywhere. But at least for the live class, stay focused. So join the class with a headset that can be easily used for two-way communication. Don't try to just use it through your laptop speaker. A lot of times I've seen that it doesn't work out. A lot of echo comes in while recording. We want our students to be proactive and take our assignments seriously, spend extra time with the tool so that we can help you to get better and better, right? So obviously, these assignments are absolutely, yes, you need to get it done every week by week. I don't have any problem to support you in the week, during the week. You have to just log into the Slack. It's a Slack community I'm creating. So if you guys can help each other, very good. If not, I have a team. I can help you to solve the problem. Any kind of issues that you have with your installation, with your assignments, we are there to help you, right? So just drop a message in Slack and you should be good. So that is what I am expecting from you, all right? I'm going to my last slide. This is the slide that I'm going to share every week with you at the end of the class. And that is basically to talk about the topics that you will be learning in the upcoming week. So in this week, I am releasing 4 videos because the first video is more or less introduction, but video 2, video 3, and video 4 are the topics that you must watch. I mean, all of them you should watch, and you should be able to complete the assignments that I'm going to supply to you by tomorrow, right? So in the video 1, we are going to cover Java, and then what is virtual machine, the difference between JDK and JRE, creating a normal Java file from a text file. Then in the video 2, we will talk about Eclipse. Eclipse is nothing but an IDE in which you will write your program. So it is something like this. It's an editor. So this is basically IntelliJ, but ideally we will use Eclipse, and later stage we will use IntelliJ as well. So this is where we write our program, right? So Eclipse installation, understanding the Eclipse layout, what is the difference between package and folder, what is variable, what is constant, what are data types, what type of data types we have, and arithmetic and logical operators, basically Java operators. In video 3, we will talk about breakpoints, how to use breakpoints during debugging any problem. It's a very, very crucial topic that you should learn it, and you should basically use it in every time you run your program. In the initial stage of your career as an automation engineer, you should use breakpoint more often so that you can basically understand where the problem is, right? And I will show you how to do that. It's already there in the video, but I will anyway run through it in the summary class again. Then we will talk about prefix and postfix operators, arrays, and loops, right? In the video 4, it is basically loops again, for, while, and do while. What is varargs, what is Java class, and how to access the class members in using Java, and then the Java object and memory management. So all these videos are going to be given to you by tomorrow. End of the day, you will have access to all of them. Any one of you in this class, did you join without registering to Wisdom QA's inquiry form? I mean, we have the inquiry form here. If you have not done that yet, I encourage you to do it, because otherwise I will not be able to send the joining link or the class information. So this particular form, please fill this up so that I can have the information there in my database, and I can send the respective or relevant mails to you, and the PPTs and the learning material, everything. So is there anybody here who didn't do it? If you can do it right now, it'll be really helpful for us. Anybody did this? Anybody didn't do it? Yes, no? Okay. I'll do it now. Sorry. No, that's no problem at all. That's good. Middleton. Anyone else? Okay. Who did it? Don't no need to respond back. Who didn't do it? Please respond back and let me know so that you can do it right now, and I can get you these materials right now to you. That's great. Okay. So now I'm going to basically give you a quick understanding of, okay, Sonnet, please do it. Perfect. Edelson, Sonnet, perfect. Anybody else? All right. So I'm going to give you a quick understanding of the resources that we have. Okay. So let me first take you to my YouTube channel, right? In this YouTube channel right now, there are 5 videos which are public. Okay. And the first 4 videos that I'm going to give you, okay, those are these. Basically, they are public already. Okay. I will anyway give you the links to it and you can access it. These are all public. But rest of them, there are around 50 videos, and each and every video is around 2 hours. I'm trying to trim it down, whatever the portion in the video is a little bit not relevant, I will try to trim it down. But it's more or less 2 hours each and every video. So you can see all these videos that are private, right? And I have around 50 videos still here, okay? 49 videos. We have for the entire session, right? These are the videos that are recorded in our last class. In this video, we are trimming it down so that we can, we can keep it short, and anything irrelevant, we will take it out from the video so that whatever the main focus of the video is easily understandable by the students. So we are doing it as we speak. So that's the videos that we will be sharing it to you week by week by week. I'm talking about the Google Drive folder. This is the Google Drive folder. You see this is the December 19 batch. In this December 19 batch, you see we have listed down all the classes, okay? We are going to create another folder like this. I have already created the folder for May 2020. In each and every of this folder, you will have the class, actually the source code. This is a source code. This is the assignments, right? This is the assignments. We'll give you more assignments from this batch. And this is the PPT that I was talking about. So all the learning materials will be given to you in this format as I am showing it to you. Everybody can see this, yes or no? Perfect. Very good. Perfect. So week by week by week, we will release the relevant videos and relevant materials and relevant assignments. So you have to basically go through them. So we have all the assignments and everything that are required in here. So for this particular batch, May 2020, I have already, okay. So in the videos, in the folder, you will also find another Excel file, okay? Something like this. In the Excel file, let me open this up in Google Sheet. In the Excel file, you will basically have the access to the link, the link that I'm talking about, and then a short description of what has been covered in that particular video, so that when you can use this as a content and you can easily quickly go through it whenever you have any things to brush up. You can easily follow this description and you can look at the relevant video. So this is a similar list that I have prepared for my previous batch is also there for you. So let me show you the previous batch videos. So you see, I have the entire list of videos here, 50 videos around. And that's how the materials will be shared, the videos will be shared to you, right? And what else? Okay, we have a Slack channel, okay? This is a Slack channel for us. I'm going to invite every one of you here. You will be joining to this May 2020 channel, and this is going to be your channel for all your doubts, your discussions, your assignments, your issues that you are trying to solve during the week, any installation problem. You can just come in here, just drop a message to us, and we are going to call you back, or we're going to basically talk to you. So, I mean, we cannot probably have a screen sharing session immediately. What we can do is we can probably find a common slot for everybody and then let you guys join the call, and then we can probably solve your issue one by one, because it's not possible for me to go and knock everybody immediately, but we can find a common time during the week and then solve all your, at least the technical support issues like installation, those kind of issues. And I will definitely get into those problems without a doubt, right? And you need my support, that's for sure. And that's where we come in the middle of the week and solve you with those. So that's that. And any kind of assignments, issues, you can directly chat with me here. Pavan is also here. You can see Pavan is here. You can chat with Pavan as well. So that's how you can get connected to me and Pavan during the whole week. And in the weekend, we are coming back and we are going to basically discuss all the topics again. Okay. So that's that. And what else? All right. So I will quickly go back to my Wisdom QA site. And in here, I am basically showing you the tools and technologies that you will be learning. In the first month, the month that is free for every one of you guys, we are going to learn about Selenium WebDriver, TestNG, and Java. These are the foundation of all the rest of the tools. So this part is something that you need definitely. But as I have spoken to you individually, and I told you that only these three things on its own will not let you get a job as a test automation engineer. Because if you don't know what is a page object model, if you don't know how to generate reports, if you don't know what is REST API automation or a GitHub, right, or Maven, you will not be able to get into test automation career, because these are the whole set of tools that you need for your test automation career, right? So what I'm saying is that this first month, these three things are free, and from the second month after the registration, I'm going to basically discuss about or teach you or train you about the advanced topics, right? So you're going to learn something like Docker. You're going to learn something like Selenium Grid, where you're going to learn parallel testing. Okay, I'm going to give you a quick glimpse of it so that you can understand what you're getting into, right? So you see, I have these Docker containers. Okay, these are Docker containers, guys. What is Docker container? I will explain that to you in the advanced training. But you can say that Docker container is a script version of virtual machine. Okay, and you need to know this, because you need to basically run your test in parallel, and it is the easiest way to run them in parallel is through Dockerization, right? So these are Docker containers, and I'm going to fire a test now, a very simple test, where you will see the tests are getting executed. Okay, almost 8 tests are getting executed parallelly. So I'm just going to show you the code for a minute. As of now, probably it will not make any sense, but I'm just going to show you something in here. So you see, I have 2 folders here called Module A and Module B. Module A and Module B are nothing but, you can say, any module for an application, a web application. So maybe a module for a home page of the application, or maybe another module for your bank transfer page, right? These are your modules, right? For different features, you will create these folders basically to categorize your test cases. So inside that, I have 2 classes, and in these classes, I have some tests. These are very simple tests. There is nothing going on much here. I'm just going to open Google. I'm going to just type in this text here called Wisdom QA, and then just press enter in my keyboard so that the search can happen, right? So there are, each and every class you can see, there are 2 test cases. So I have 4 classes here, ideally, which means the 8 test cases will run at parallel, right? Parallelly, 8 test cases will run. So this is what I want to show you, basically to give you an understanding that what kind of skill set you will be getting into. I was also planning to show you the mobile automation of it, but I have some certificate issue. I have to fix that. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow or in the next class. But for now, I can show this to you. This is my Docker container, and I'm going to just trigger the run. Is this the one? No. So just with one command, I'm just going to run this. And let's go to the Docker container, and you will see that all these 4 Docker containers are starting up with parallel testing, right? They're all running parallelly, all the test cases you see. The same test case, there's nothing fancy here, but just trying to show you that this kind of skill set you will get out of this training, okay? Selenium Grid, Docker, Appium for mobile automation. By the way, all those 8 test cases ran in a fraction of a second. So that is why you want to learn Selenium Grid, parallel testing, Dockerization, so that you can run your test in this fashion, okay? So I think that's the end of today's session. It was a short introduction for you guys to make you understand that what you are getting into. I just explained to you that how we will share our tutorial to you, how you will get trained week by week by week. And if you have any questions, please shoot. I would be very happy to answer all of your questions. And then I'm going to just send back the assignments and the materials that I have promised. Any questions, guys? What do you think about whatever you have seen so far? Can I ask get you guys to come on audio and explain? I would really encourage if you guys can come in audio. Joan, can you come in audio and tell me
Hello.
what you think? Yeah, go on.
No, I'm sorry.
That's fine,
It's,
go on.
okay, it's Danny from Italy. Well, really challenging as a. This is really what I guess we are searching of, because we have performance testing experience, but this is the new market, like you said, is exactly
Right.
automation.
Correct. And just
So,
I've shown you a very small glimpse of what
very
I'm going to
challenging.
deliver. Yeah, and very challenging, very interesting. And whatever I just showed you there is just a glimpse of what I'm going to deliver. And Edelson, yes, Maven and Docker is entirely two different tools. So yeah. Joanne, do you want to contribute to this discussion?
Yeah, it sounds very full. It sounds perfect for me anyway. Even in the first week, all that stuff with Java, you know, doing for loops and everything like that is like fairly complex enough for somebody who has never done coding before. But it looks like there is a lot packed into it.
Packed into it, and that's the reason why we have in the week support for you. I know that you will have issues, and that's the reason why I am always there, or my team is always there in the Slack for your help.
Yeah. Also, all of the platforms that you're saying, like Jenkins, Git, you know, Docker, where I work now, the developers do the automation testing, and I've heard all of those things, but I had no idea how to use them. So it sounds really good. You know, it sounds
awesome.
Sounds very full.
Very good. Thank you. Anybody else wants to contribute to this? Vijay Lakshmi, do you have anything to say?
Oh yeah, are the demos that exist already, are they the practicals for next week?
The demos are right now basically the 4 videos that I just shared with you, right? So I'm gonna send you the links to all these videos and all the assignments attached to those videos, so that you can go through the video and you can basically complete the assignment.
Oh, cool.
Okay, good stuff. Do we have Hector here? I don't see Hector. Okay, anyways. All right, so Aditya, yeah, Vijay Lakshmi, please go on, sorry.
Yeah, actually, I don't have any ideas in the testings. I'm new to these tools, so I'm very much interested to learn all those things. I don't know if I'm getting the job here or not, but I'm very much interested to learn something different. So I'm very much eager to see.
Thank you. Vijay Lakshmi, the thing is that if you're putting your dedication with consistency, right, I don't think that there is any problem to fetch a job in Ireland. I want to show you a quick study that I did sometime back. Let me just pull up the drive of my.
Because I'm basically from the SQL developer and SQL admin. So for testing field is new for
Right,
me. So I will do my full
right.
effort to learn the testing tools.
Very good, very good. Thank you. So I'm going to show you something. I did some research a few days back about a few stuff here, and I'm going to show you a stat. This was released by a company. I don't remember, but it says, if you look at this particular section over here, you see Ireland is the top country where this study was done in 2018, I believe, is the top country where most and most automation engineers are required,
Okay.
or testing is required. So the point, what I'm trying to say here is that there are a lot of opportunities for test automation, even in this time of crisis. If I take you guys to indeed.ie, and if I just show you the test automation tool, so this is Dublin, or just say Ireland, and just say test automation, right? So you will see that the number of test automation, no, this is software. Anyways, it's just taking some time to refresh the page. Let me, no. Okay, so you see, in this time itself, I have around 353 jobs right
Yeah.
now in this market right now. So every day a new requirement comes in for test automation. All you need to do is you need to showcase the skills that I'm teaching you, and these are the skills, or these are the tools that we use in a daily basis as a QA engineer, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for
Thank you.
your,
Thank you.
yeah, thank you. Anybody else wants to come into this? Perfect. Anybody else for coming to this? No? It's not like I have seen that in Ireland the automation market is good. I mean, good in sense I've seen that the requirement is more, and the demand is more, and the supply is less. So for some reason there are less test automation engineers who understand all these tools, but we do need the experienced automation engineers here in this country, and I have seen that people, companies do struggle a lot to find the right candidate. Okay, I have seen that for last 2 years. I'm here in Ireland from 2018, and I have seen that quite a lot. Each and every like requirement, it is open for almost 3 months or 3 to 4 months because we don't get the right candidate, right? So this is the reason why I want to basically focus in building the automation space, right? Very good. All right. So I think this is what I wanted to show you today. Whoever did register for this, that is true. Automation is good, but the companies are looking for someone who has all the skills. That's the reason, Edilson, I am showing you, or I am teaching you all of it. You will probably not find another institute in Ireland who shows or who is teaching all these tools together in one package for 4 months. I don't think they will do it because it's a lot of hassle to set up the environment for Jenkins, for Docker, for REST API, okay, for mobile application automation. So a lot of things. The environment setup itself is quite challenging. And that's the reason a lot of people just try to focus on Java, Selenium, WebDriver, maybe a design pattern like page object model, and then Git, and that's pretty much about it. Framework designing, that's pretty much about it. But you need to know other tools as well, so that you can go and face the market, because you have to understand there is, even if there's a demand in the market, maybe they will find another person who understands this tools, or they will have some advanced concepts. Just not Selenium or WebDriver can fetch you a job. As simple as that. So once again, thank you guys for taking your time out. Yes, Postman is a very good tool for, and it is there in the course. Sorry, it's not shown here, but Postman is there in the course, right? Postman is a manual testing tool for APIs, but we will write the API automation through REST assured. Okay, so you see I have mentioned about the REST API automation through REST assured, right? So I'm going to teach you that, but we will first test the API through Postman, right? So yeah, we will go through all of it. All the tools that you need as a QA to get started from day one will be there in this course for sure. Okay, I'm still adding more things to it. Right now I'm teaching Java with all of it. I'm planning to add JavaScript to this course, JavaScript with another framework called as Protector and CodeScript.js. So I'm going to add that. I'm going to also probably add the performance testing with Scala and Gatling. So I'm going to increase or improve this site more and more, right, by adding more tools. Would Appium be mainly mobile or web application? So Appium is for mobile, right? You can open a mobile application, okay, mobile app, like a native app that you download from your Google Play Store, or you can access a website in the mobile view, right? So we can automate both of them through Appium. How we can find a job with little experience in testing? That's where you come in and you learn these tools, Hosam, to gain the experience. We will be completing the end-to-end projects. When you show your employer that you have a GitHub, in the GitHub you show framework. So I'm just going to show you my GitHub here. So just give me a minute. Why am I getting this? There's a verification code. I don't know. I have to see. I think I need to fill in a verification code. Anyways, so when you basically show someone your GitHub account with all the projects that you have done, okay, and when you give that to your employer, and if they see that you have written good quality frameworks for mobile application, web application with the Docker, and you have considered all different corner cases, right? That's all they need. And this experience that you will gain from this tool, from this course, will basically give you all these capabilities to showcase that skill, right? So that's the experience. I mean, we are going to start the practicals from day one. You will get the assignments, you will get the live projects. And by the way, I didn't mention this, at the very end of the course, we will have an evaluation session. Ideally, I'm going to give you around 5 days time to build a framework completely, okay, which will include all these tools in place. All right, so once you are able to complete that, that's where I'm going to release the certification for this course, right? So this evaluation itself is a huge experience that you will gain from this training, right? So yeah, I think that answered your question, Hosam. Am I spelling you right, Hosam? Or should I say something else? Okay, good, thank you. Perfect. All right, guys, I think that's the end of today's session. I will first and foremost make you guys join the Slack channel. Please join it ASAP, right? I'm going to email you all the materials. I'm going to also give you a confirmation in the Slack channel so that everybody is notified. You can get in touch with me anytime in the Slack, and that's how we communicate over the week, right? So thank you for joining the class, and have a great weekend ahead. When will be the next session? The next session is Pavan. No, sorry, guys. The next session is exactly same time, Saturday next week. Again for two hours, where I will cover the summary of all the topics. Right? Any installations issues in between that you have, you will contact me in the Slack. Me or Pavan will help you in that. Thank you, guys. This is a introductory session. I have recorded this. I'm going to upload this video as well to the YouTube channel. I will keep it public. This video, I'll keep it public so that you can watch it anytime you come to my channel. You can just come to my channel in this fashion. I mean, it's already there in my web page. But if you just directly want to come to my channel, just 1 minute. And that's my channel. I will add this to the Slack channel as well, but I'm just giving it to you here right now in the chat so that you can, sorry, not to join, but for everyone, right? Okay. So you say you get this, you can just go in here and subscribe to the channel. Any new videos, I will keep on adding them. And that's how things will move on from here. All right. Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining. See you guys tomorrow, same time. We'll communicate in between through mails. Please respond back to the mails, respond back to the chat, right? Please don't be shy. Please respond back to the chat, ask questions, right? Thank you for joining, guys. Have a great weekend ahead, right? Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.